All right, so this is what we're doing today. I said something about my retrofit yesterday or some other video about how I'm getting a little moisture in one of the lights. I showed it in the video. What I'm going to do today is take it out and show you guys kind of how a retrofit works, and we're going to kind of be working backwards. I get a lot of questions about, oh, how do I do this? How's the projector mounted? Yada, yada, yada. So, should be pretty easy. If you haven't taken the headlights out, look that up. That's the easiest part of the deal. Once you do it a few times, you get used to it. So, I'll show you kind of what we're working with here. So, that's the problem. I don't know why it started doing that. It's been real humid out and shit. That's what it should look like. Probably could clean this up under here, but of course the dog starts barking. So anyways, all we need tool-wise is, for now, is going to be 10 millimeter. So got that right here on the old DeWalt. Oh, hi. Hi, girls. Wanna say hi? Callie and Izzy. Hi, Izzy. It's Daddy. Why are you barking? So, yeah, riveting shit around here. I tell you, these are the best videos around. I'm going to be like Street Speed 717 or Cletus or something. So, all right, well, I'm going to start taking this shit apart, and I'll be back in a few. Okay, so here's where we're at now. I had to go get some necessities. This takes about 2 minutes to get to this. So the grill, there's four 10 millimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to take off this stupid goddamn whatever, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a pain in the ass. They're just like the plastic push pin things, and they kind of suck. I don't know why they would use bolts. Probably cheaper, I guess. I don't know. So did that, took that off, took the grill. You do the 4 bolts on the grill, and then it clips on the bottom and just pulls off. Super easy. You can see right here where my wire is ran for my wiring harness for my HID ballast and all that stuff. The headlight, 1, 2, 10 millimeters, and then you come up here, undo that deal. That clip comes right out. And there is, see the white, I don't know if you can see it. There's a white clip in there. You unclip that and the headlight comes out. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so here's the headlight out. I believe the moisture's probably coming in right here because it was kind of hard to seal there. I don't know. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to try to prop my phone up. It's like, oh, you dumbass don't have a camera. Alright, so here's the HID stuff coming out. There's Milo. You aren't even supposed to be on the table. That's not my fat cat. Come on, dude. Alright, so we'll take this. And I'm going to have to move this real quick, guys. You can watch this stupid cat. Oops. You can watch this stupid cat walk around. You want to be on camera? Alright. I'm bringing the light back. I had to get this freaking cover off. So, this is one of the factory dust covers. I don't know if you can see that real well. I drilled, I think it was a 1-inch hole, and used this grommet and stuff to kind of seal it up. Looking here, so this is one of the Morimoto. I buy all my stuff from the retrofit stores. Some guys use Lightworks, some guys use, I don't remember what the other one is. I use the Retro Shop too. I'll give shout out to Jeremy McPhail. He's over in St. Louis. he's got some of the coolest RAM lights out there. The only reason I didn't buy my retrofit stuff from him is he didn't have the projector I wanted. All good. Great guy, man. I'm friends with him on the forum. I bought my XB LED fog lights from him and shit. But anyways, this is the bulb holder. They're kind of cool. All you do is they just unscrew like that. And then there's like a little, I don't know, ring thing. So there's the bulb. They're H1. I think these are 5000K. There's the projector, the back of the projector. It's held in by a screw, or I'm sorry, the projector I bought, it's a threaded shaft. You Dremel out where the stock headlight goes, or the bulb goes. Sorry, I'm tired. I work nights. You Dremel out where the stock bulb goes, stick the threaded shaft through, and then there's a nut and stuff that goes on there. There are better projectors out there. This one's easy for your first retro. They're cost efficient, cost effective, and that's kind of why I went with them. So the oven just preheated. I'm going to take everything else off this light that I need to, and then we're going to throw it in the oven for about 10 minutes and crack her open. All right, so here it is open. I found the easiest way to fix this. There's no condensation now, so I'm just going to bake the lights every day. It's like a dad joke. Got all the condensation out real easily. This was super easy to remove. The reason why it was so much easier... Oh, shit. The reason why it was so much easier than normal was I used the Morimoto Retro Rubber. It is a butyl sealant that's way easier to work with. Like you can see, for example, I got some on the bezel here. It'll just pull right back off. I don't really need to take that out. I'm going to let it cool down for just a sec and then get the rest of this glue off here, and then we'll apply more. But here's what the inside of the light looks like. That shroud's kind of fucky. But what I might do, I might go ahead and take that bezel off just to show y'all kind of how the projector mounts and stuff. So give me a minute and I'll be back. All right. So you can see in here, what if this thing will zoom? That is where the projector comes through the bowl, the reflector bowl. You can kind of see that chewed up nut. It's a little bit chewed up. It's hard to get to on there. And then that is where it goes through. You can't really see. There's what the inside looks like and stuff. So like I said, it's hard to tell where it was leaking. I had this all cleaned up real well. It's not now, so man, I don't have a whole lot of glue in there. So I'm just gonna glue the fuck out of it and hope for the best. I don't know what this dude's deal is. Really? All right. If you're still watching, I'm sure the cat is riveting. That's why everybody's going to stay around and watch these freaking videos. So, good Lord. Okay, so here's what I did. Basically, I dropped a new bead of rubber glue, sealant, whatever you want to call it, in the channel. Just pressing it down in there now. There were spots where I didn't. I think I didn't have enough. Sorry, I'm just pressing it down in there while we're going along here. How this stuff works. This is the Morimoto Retro Rubber Resealing Glue. Comes in a box like that. It's got all your instructions and stuff on here. This shit's great, man. It comes... I don't know if y'all can see me. Hopefully, so I know you can see this. So it comes in a coil like this. So you can see it's just coiled up on there. Basically, you pull it out, you pull it off the little thing, and as you're applying it, you stretch it out. You can stretch it, and it gets real thin, and it's real malleable. So you can get it in a lot of places on the channel on your light. The Ram headlights, I don't know if they're hard or easy. I don't know. As far as this goes, I know they suck to open, but as far as how much detail and see, look, like this corner is kind of fucky. As far as how much detail and stuff goes, I feel like it's pretty easy to lay the rubber. Obviously not till the freaking light leaked. So that's that. You know, some guys are like, oh, I'll just get silicone. You know, spend the $10-12, whatever this shit costs, and get it. It makes your life so much easier. So much easier to reopen the light. It took me I baked it for 8 minutes. It took me 2 minutes to crack the light back open. So another thing I would suggest is these. Silica gel. Don't eat them. Like it says on here. I just dropped those in there, and that helps a little bit with moisture, but not enough in this case. So anyways, this is sealed back up. We're going to squeeze it back together and throw it back in the oven, and then hope for the best. Okay, that whole glue the fuck out of it method, yeah, don't do that. I broke this tab, which sucks. Yeah, I mean, I've just got a ton of leftover glue, which, if it's sealed, I'll live with it. It's not the cleanest thing. I mean, I guess it doesn't look that bad. Nobody sees that part. It's just, I know it's there. The rest looks great, though. Okay, so I got a little of the butyl glue on the lens, like right down here, I think it was. Can't tell now. So to clean it off, Goo Gone, let that sit for a minute, and then wash it off with soap and water. So sorry about the reflection of the. Yeah, soap and water, man. That lens is super clean now, so I'm happy with that. So we're gonna start reassembling everything. One thing that I highly suggest: check your bulb seating. So how the bulb sits in the projector matters, because it'll fuck up your output. So I'm going to do that first, make sure the bulb's seated, then we're going to put everything back together and put the light back in and make sure it's aimed right, and call it a day. Oh, hey, just having a snack here. Waiting on the headlight to cool. I threw it in the fridge. It's probably, these headlight guys are probably saying, yeah, you're a dumbass. It's not the way to do it. I'm going to throw it in the fridge for, 5 more minutes. And then we're going to test fit, make sure the bulb is seated correctly, put everything back in, and call it a day. So, appreciate everybody watching. If you're still watching, I don't know. Hopefully you saw. So, if you have any questions about retrofits, send me a message. I'm not a fucking professional. I'm an idiot that just said, oh yeah, it's just a fuckload of glue. And I did, and it's too much. But I can point you in the right direction of, I can try to help out, give suggestions, my experience and stuff like that. I'm no professional. So, gonna wait for this. Should be good to go here in just another minute or two, and we'll wrap it up.